where every story has a lesson to guide your life.
Hello, good people. Welcome to Simulia na Peris, where every story has a lesson to guide our lives. And here, it's all about stories that teach and inspire. Now, today I will share a motivational story which has a moral lesson at the end. And my main character in this story is the king of the jungle. Guess who? The lion. Now, there was an old lion and he couldn't be able to kill any animal for himself for food. And so he just thought about it and he was like, if I don't come up with an idea of how I'm going to save my stomach, I'm going to die of starvation. And so he tried to look for different ideas that he could implement to ensure that he has gotten something to eat, or rather to feed himself. And he came up with an idea. He just thought to himself that he would pretend that he is sick, all right? And he would slip into his cave, and every animal that comes to look after him or to look for him, to ask him of his well-being, he could turn that animal into a nice meal, So he implemented the idea, and actually it worked. Now, one day, the fox also decided to go and visit the king lion. And by reaching the mouth of the cave, he just felt something was off. And after listening to his sixth sense, now the fox, he felt there was something that was wrong. And then he looked around. Guess what he saw? The fox saw some footprints of other animals getting inside and not coming out. So the fox started to wonder. All right. So he called the king, or rather the lion, and asked him how he was doing. And the lion replied, I am not doing well, but why can't you come inside? The fox replied, I cannot come inside because I can see the footprints of other animals coming in, but not coming out. Okay. And he also told the lion, if I come in, I would be so foolish. And he ran away to alert other animals. Now, what is the moral lesson of this story? The biggest and the main moral lesson of this story is keeping our eyes open. I don't know whether you've ever been in an environment and you just pay attention to everything that is happening and it tells you more about what exactly is happening. You see, if the fox wasn't attentive enough, if he didn't look around, he could have ended up getting inside and being the meal of that lion. Okay. And when I think of this story, another thing that I learned is that we shouldn't assume our feelings. We should pay attention to how we feel, our thoughts, paying attention to our conscience, paying attention to our sixth sense. Have you ever found yourself in an instance where you ended up doing something that you felt so well you couldn't have done it, and you start telling yourself, I knew it, I felt it, I wish I couldn't have done it, I had it, someone told me about it, but because of assumption you end up doing it. Now, when you feel a certain way about a certain thing or a certain person or a certain place, take time to allow yourself process how you're feeling, and you might end up having a solution or an answer to that feeling, and maybe change your mind if a change of mind is needed. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next story.